Hello everyone, welcome to DougNutGames. My name is Doug, and this, obviously, is StarRupture. Now, yes, I've been looking forward to this actually. Back in late July, early August of 2025, I did a 4-part Let's Try on this, and I knew right then that I was going to be doing a full series on this because I was pretty impressed with it. I quite like it. We'll see how it goes here. I mean, it may be a little early in early access for us to be doing this, but we're going to do it anyway. Because I've just been chomping at the bit to get after this one. So we are going to do a series on this. And yeah, I apologize in advance for all the nonsense that is about to transpire, because surely there will be a lot of nonsense. I'm going to take it slow in this series. I'm going to kind of explore a little bit and figure out what's what. So if you're looking for a speedy kind of go at it, that's not going to be this. This is going to be a little slower and more methodical. Yeah, so yeah, there will be nonsense. But if you do enjoy today's episode, please consider a sub and a like. It sure helps me out. And hopefully, I mean, it really helps me out. Hopefully it would help you out as well, though. Kind of keep you on the loop when new stuff comes out, if that's of interest. So without further ado, let's get after it. I think we're okay with this music. I left the music on in the Let's Try, and I didn't get flagged at all for it. So we're going to see. I might have to turn it down just for manageability, but so we're going to, let's see what we got. A little bit of junk here in the way. Okay, so we're going to go with this is going to be session name Nut House. We're not skipping the tutorial. We're doing it. I'm also sipping on McDonald's, what is it? Vanilla chai frappuccino. So if I have a little bit of a brain freeze suddenly come on me, apologies. Okay, so this is the first difference. Now, in the this was all we had the option to do in okay, here we go. Let's get all this stuff up here. Terrorist attack, illegal medical practices, specialization in xenobiology, medicine, sleeve production, previous occupation. This could be done a little bit better. You can't really, it's a little difficult to read what's going on here. That could be an easy fix though. Exaggerated sense of justice. Nice. I like it. Okay, this one we did last time, so we're gonna try something different this time. Engineer. I like engineer. It's a female. I don't really do females too often, but smuggling drugs, dangerous. Yeah, engineering. I might make an exception this time, actually, and go with this, because an engineer might be a good one. And then we got soldier. Yeah, I think we're going to try engineer.
What the...
Please don't move. I want to run a holistic scan.
A holistic scan?
Commencing holistic scan. Life vitals normal. Prisoner E4101 Welcome to the Argos program. Your adventure with the Clade Corporation begins right now.
I think maybe...
Hello, I am Gal, your
Hi, Gal.
Galactic Assistance Liaison.
Okay.
The Claywood Corporation would like to apologize for any inconvenience you may have experienced.
Right.
You can now exit the lander and begin your introductory training.
Right away? No breakfast or coffee? You're not much
boy.
different from the colony overseers. Gotcha.
I'm gonna take all that food. So yeah, I think what I would probably do is have your selection of your skills be separate from your selection of your male-female. So I don't know. Not a huge thing, but incoming message. What do we got? Dear convicts, welcome to the first team of the New Argos project. Claywood Corporation is honored to welcome you to the surface of Arcadia 7, located in the Ruptura system in the URVX galaxy. Your presence as the first team after more than half a century of stagnation marks a new chapter in the history of humanity and the future of our company. More the future of your company, I'm thinking. Your mission is to extract, process, automate, and ship the resources required to Earth. At the same time, we encourage you to explore and document this undiscovered world, a potential new Earth. You were chosen for a reason. Each of you has unique talents and experience to make you invaluable pioneers. While your past may have been difficult, Claywood Corporation offers you a chance to redemption and a fresh start. Each completed order brings you closer to the freedom you long for. So very similar to some of these other resume. Okay, so one thing I didn't do is tell you a little bit about this game. It is just released on early access as of today. And as of yesterday. And they describe the game as StarRupture is a first-person open-world base building game with advanced combat and tons of exploration. Play alone or in a group on the sublime and ever-changing planet. Extract and manage resources, create your complex industrial system, and fight off hordes of alien monsters. And there are definitely alien monsters. Now, the developer and publisher is Creepy Jar. You might remember Creepy Jar from Green Hell, I think is their last thing that they kind of that was bigger, for them. So yeah, that's kind of what we're looking at here. So let's get going here. Here's our basic printer. We're going to need that shortly.
Welcome to Arcadia 7 in the Ruptura system. The goal of this training is to teach you to effectively acquire and produce goods for our clients. However, we'll begin with something simpler. Arcadia is often bombarded by meteorites, which are rich in resources. You have been equipped with a tool to acquire them. Use it to extract what's most valuable in the meteorite.
Okay, so one is our tool, and harvesting chunks of a meteorite will speed up the process. Right. Now, so we got it's pretty much the same as, the beginning is the same as, we do have a little bar there on the gun that we'll talk about for overheating. And you don't want it to go all the way. That's pretty much all you can do. And then you've got to cool it off. And then you can resume. Woohoo! We have obtained stuff. Equip the building tool and choose the base core from the menu. Okay, yes. So we need to find a good place to build our kind of central location here. I think I'm going to get rid of a little bit of stuff here. Wait, maybe there's another core here. Or wolfram. Yeah, I don't know. There we go. Oh, right. This is just harvestable. All right. So, can I just build on top of this? That is my question. So this is our building area. We're going to go for this guy here. Now, let's see. We can rotate, which doesn't really do much. It have to line up with this grid. So, but we're going to see if we can maybe pop that down to level. Something like that, maybe. And back it up. You know what? We're going to just go right there.
Good work. You'll need building materials to build the rest of the base. You can create them with the printer in your lander, but gather the necessary components first.
Right.
Use the harvester to extract them, just like you did with the meteorite.
Okay, we will do that. This here is titanium. Now, I don't remember a ton of the first time I played this through, but I've got a fair amount of titanium right now. I'll maybe get it 50. And it goes quicker as the longer that you hold it down.
I gotta admit, working here seems a lot better than at the penal colony. We definitely have better equipment.
The Claywood Corporation spares no expense to ensure its workers have access to the best possible equipment.
The view isn't bad either. I got used to seeing only gray rocks against a dark sky.
We're glad you like it. Arcadia can be beautiful compared to other celestial bodies.
Though I have this nagging feeling I'll regret saying that.
I am unable to predict your feelings, but if I can give you some advice, I suggest enjoying the moment while it lasts.
Oh, we got lots of wolfram. Yeah, we got lots of that. We don't need any more of that. Not right now. In fact, maybe we'll get another 10 of this before we head back up to the ship. Not quite. There we go. Okay. This will likely be the last time that we head up to the ship. Ah, they said I only found 4. That kind of, that's that's kind of lame. And yet I've got, what have I got? 60? I think 60. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Well, we'll just go back over here and grab some more. Sounds good. All right. I'm going to turn all of that into base building materials. That should give us a fair amount. slip sliding away. All right, what do we got here? We're gonna just do some of this stuff, and we're gonna make the maximum that we can.
Now build the habitat that will protect your sleeve from Arcadia's dangers. Remember that your body is also a Claywood corporate investment, so it would be good to create a comfortable place for it.
We will. We will make a very comfortable place. Woo! Okay. Now, we do have a lot of muck. Wow, there's a lot of muck on that, eh? Oh, this wasn't in here before. I see. Okay. Wow, a lot of muck on it. It's like bizarre. I don't like it. I don't like it anymore. Should we move it? I think we're gonna move it. I think we go F to move it. Oh, maybe we can't move this part. This. No, we can. Uh-oh. Wow, that's not good. Okay, so let's move over. Let's take a little look around here. Now, our titanium is going to be over there, and our wolfram is going to be over there. Hopefully that goes away, because that's not very good. Yeah, there's a lot right in here, so maybe I will build in here. Let's go down a little bit. Let's say that's it. I have to figure out how to get out of there gracefully, because right now it's... Okay. Now, I think what we're going to do is right out in front of this is where we're going to build our home. So we got this guy. What is the dimensions of this? It's 6. I remember it being 6 by 5. Is that still it? Yeah, that is still it. Okay. Can we not abut that? Can we go there? Let's try it. We'll try it right there. Building not stable? Why? I see. I can't quite remember how this works, so I'm going to start, put you there. Probably I'm going to move that. No, you know what? It's so easy to move stuff in this. I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. Huh. How do you get out of that, I wonder? Do you just maybe press F again? No, you don't. Press 1. Okay. So, then we need to build an airlock, eh? Let's do that. I'm going to put the airlock...
Now that you have your
over
shelter,
on this side.
build a printer inside it. That way, you will always have it nearby, thus optimizing your work.
I will do it. I will do it. I can't get ahead of myself, I guess, eh? We're going to print here. Can I go that far back? I think I can.
Great. Now build a corporate terminal. That will allow you to complete assignments for different companies, which will in turn give you access to new buildings.
Our corporate terminal we're going to put right there. And that's it. Okay, so actually if I just flip back to 1. So if I'm in here, I can just go... Anyway, okay. Corporate terminal. So we're going to pop in here. We're going to claim our orbital cargo launcher, solar generator, and basic
The
platforms.
first reward was free, but you'll have to work for the next one. Send us some titanium.
How am I supposed to send what I've gathered back to Earth?
The same way you got here, but in reverse. Look up at the sky. Once you build an orbital cargo launcher, it will send supplies right through that rift.
Okay.
It will cover light years in
that's ugly.
seconds.
That is ugly. I wonder if that's going to go away. Okay, I'll be right back. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, we are back. Yeah, just did a little reload and that went away. So that is really good. Because I was not in favor of what was going on there. Okay, so what I want here is a little bit of this. We're going to create I guess you can't drag, eh? Something like that. And might even do a little bit out front here. Let's see, why? No. What is that one? T? Lock location? Okay, I'm not quite sure I understand that. Let's turn that off again. All right, and then come back into here. We could just do a little shallow stair right here. Yeah. Okay. We'll see how that goes. All right. Now, orbital cargo launcher, hey? This, I don't know where I want to put this. We're also going to need some power. But maybe we could do it right here. Maybe we could try it back here. I see. Right. Neat. Okay. Sorry. That's odd. So the only way to get rid of that is to actually click it. I thought that you could just mouse over these things and they would go away, but that's not the case at all. Viewport, nice. Okay. So this is what we're looking for. And we need this to be in a situation where we can load into it. And I think what we're going to do is load into it that way. So, to transfer power between buildings, connect them with their platforms. Buildings can be connected directly or by using additional platforms. Each element conducts power. Each element conducts power? Connections work across... I see. Conducts it. Yeah, I got you. Connections work across multiple elevation levels as long as you can see the appropriate indicator. Okay, great. Okay. So that's that. And then we're going to need some power for this. So how do we want to do that? Maybe we could put the power over here. Yeah, maybe we could do that. Let's see. We could go out this way. That one I'd have to raise it up one. So we're not going to do that though right now. Okay, so we got a couple of things there. Select commission in the OCL. Okay. This is going to be the commission here for titanium. We need 5 titanium to do that. I have none on me currently. And we throw that in there.
As soon as we get the package, your reputation will increase, which will unlock new schematics for you.
Okay. Let's go pop inside.
The shipment has arrived. You've just proven you're useful, which means the corporation trusts you a little bit more. You've acquired new schematics. Go ahead, claim your reward.
Ore excavator, rails, rail connectors.
We've just unlocked new building schematics for you. Can you guess what they're for?
I used these machines on Mars. The rails are for drones that will carry resources between buildings. As for the ore excavator, I refuse to say what it does. I have many years of mining experience.
Lack of knowledge is nothing to be embarrassed about. The ore excavator excavates ores.
ore.
You don't say. That explains everything.
I'm glad I could help.
Yes. It's so refreshing to have one so informed. Okay. And a name that is so obscure and unidentifiable. Okay. So what we need to do is build an ore excavator. And that is going to be here. Look at that. Except we're going to face it this way instead of that way. Every connection element can transfer power. So yes, that is true. So we're going to have power. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Didn't like the way I did it in the... There's not a ton of room here, but let's bring it down here. So we're going to start by putting up one of these guys. Right up here. Maybe not. We'll go here. Here. Then we will connect you to there. And you, we will connect to there.
Now that the raw materials are being extracted automatically, you'll have more time to build out your base.
I have a question. Why didn't you install all available building schematics for me from the start? That would speed up my work even more.
All of the machines made available to you during your mission are delicate and extremely expensive. They are also bound by NDAs and patents. None of the companies working with the Claywood Corporation have granted permission to give you everything right away. You need to prove you are worthy of using the more advanced equipment.
But I already signed the NDA.
This will be best explained by the words of Annika Fisher, the CEO of Future Health Solutions, one of our partners. Playing recording.
There's no way I'm giving those degenerates my patents. They don't care about the law or intellectual property. But if it becomes necessary and they actually deserve it, then so be it. Don't quote me on that.
Okay. There we go. They are going off to their destination. I need another one? Apparently I need one more. Okay. Head inside. 35%. Now, I wouldn't mind. Let's see, how much do we have? 291. How much wolf? I don't have any wolfram really. So I will need to do, what do I need to build? I'm kind of getting ahead of it a little bit here, but what do I need to build this? We need 80 of that. Okay, that's perfect. We're going to build one of these.
Great work as usual. Now build the analyzer and research some local flora with it.
Now this is going to need more power. So let's set this up so that it has power. Like so. So we can start gathering that. What I'll do up here is grab a load of this. 100 of it. I'm going to grab 100 of that too once it's ready to go. That'll take a little bit of doing though. Yeah, it's going pretty quick though. So we'll check back with you in a minute. Let's do what they said. Claim rewards. Claim level 3, please. Analyzing station is ours. Now, let's make... Yeah, I wish you could mouse over these things and they would go away. Analyzing station. We'll put you right there. So we can put stuff in here and analyze. Meteorite heart.
Interesting.
All right. Grab another load
nice.
grab another load of that. And then we'll go in here and top this up. Got lots and lots of that now. Okay. So they want plants, eh? This we don't use our gun for, we just gather up. Now it won't be long before I have run the gamut of what I know. Because I basically went in and kind of reviewed my Let's Try a little bit so that I wasn't completely going in blind. And one more of that. That gives us a little bit to kind of... Oh, and then there was something over... Something over here. Maybe not. Anyway. So these are edible. But we don't know that, I guess, until... That's nothing. Grab a little bit more. Now, can we expand? Split. I'm going to hang on to a little bit. I'm going to do the same thing here. All right. Let's throw this in here.
Once you research enough plants, send the data to our scientists and claim your reward. In the future, you will need to decide which corporations you want to share your research with. The data from Arcadia is so valuable that companies prefer to keep it to themselves and will appreciate it when you choose them. Once you research enough plants, send the data to our scientists and claim your reward. In the future, you will need to decide which corporations you want to share your research with.
You said that already.
The data from Arcadia is so
Are you
valuable
looping?
that companies prefer to keep it to themselves and will appreciate it when you choose them.
She was kind of looping there. So this is the data points that we earned. 50 data points in order to go to the next, so we'll do
It's time
that.
for the final stage of introductory training. Raw materials aren't very useful to corporations, since they need to produce something with them anyway. Use the buildings you have available and automate the production of the more valuable items.
Why can't they process them themselves? They have factories across the entire solar system.
This will be best explained by a private conversation recorded between two executives at the Griffiths Military Corporation.
So you're telling me all of the tax laws only
Okay.
apply to the solar system?
Bro, the
mining tax, the cosmic fees, deductions from extraterrestrial income, the cost of insuring sensitive cargo. Legally, none of that applies to us. They can't even hit us with tariffs. It's free money, man.
I don't know why I asked.
I'm gonna grab another stack. Get that going again. I'm gonna grab another stack over here.
I can use this.
I can really use it. Now, the question is, how do I want to do this? I think what I'm going to do... Yes, that is what I'm going to do. So we're going to get rid of this. Sure, we'll get rid of it. You'll have power back in just a second. We'll go here, here, with one of these. To here. And then what we'll do is pull you out to here. And pull you to here. And then what we're going to do is build ourselves a smelter right here. You can go something like that. And then...
Necesito agua.
What? Excuse me? Wow, that was I think I can just go. Yeah, I'll just go. I don't really like it though. So I'm not going to do that. That doesn't really help me though. Sorry, we're playing around here. Let's go. Here. I want to do that, and then we're going to bring it down to there, and then we'll carry on. That looks pretty good. Now we don't have enough power because everything's going red on us. So we will come over here. Get a little bit more power going. That should do us. Select titanium in here. Select the commission and the OCL, and then things happen. This probably isn't going to work very long term, I don't think.
We're nearing the
bars.
end of our training. Please answer the following questions. On a scale of 1 to 10, how anxious does being incinerated alive make you feel?
I can't think of a worse way to die, so on a scale from 1 to 10, that's a solid 3.
Understood. On a scale of 1 to 10, how afraid are you of arachnids about 1 meter in diameter?
I'm afraid of these questions.
There's no need.
What's going on
Questions never
here?
killed anyone.
Oh. Kill that. That should work now, but it doesn't seem to. Because it doesn't allow me to go straight through? I see. Doesn't allow me to go straight through. Okay, so let's get rid of all of this. We need to rethink all that. Let's see. Okay, here's what we'll do. I'm not even sure if I like what's going on here anymore. Uh-oh, did I just crash? I might have crashed. There we go. Okay. So, we are indeed going to come out to somewhere like here. That will be fine. And then, so we will come out here to here, and then here to here. So we now have power going there. We can also then take our smelter. Do something like that.
Necesito agua.
We'll do that. That should work, right? Away she goes. Now I should be able to come off of that and circle back into it. I think I can. So let's see if that is true. We're going to rotate that a little bit. Wrong. That is absolutely not what I wanted to do. Oh boy. That's about right. I think that should work. They should pass each other. That allows me to still do straight titanium back into there if I want. But they do have to do that nonsense. Yeah, I don't like that. So we will not do that. We will instead come in lower. Right here. Get rid of that. And we will come in. But you can't go straight through. Right. Well, I'm not quite sure what to do there. Could bring it all the way down. Oh no, you can't go straight through. I don't know what the problem was before. Wow, that's dumb. That's dumb with a capital D. Oops, no. Do we like this? Apparently not, because you're not sending anything. Oh, because it's already been sent? No, I don't think so.
I can use that.
I'm confused. What's going on here? Okay. I think that works, but I'm not certain it will. Yeah, I think it works. Well, we'll see. We'll see soon enough. Reach level 5.
I'm withering.
You're what? Oh, hydration very low. Okay, so if I no, don't go in there. Go in to here. We can use this.
I advise caution. The fruit on Arcadia can alleviate hunger, but putting unknown things into one's mouth is rarely beneficial to the individual.
That's not unknown. That's a survival food pack, dude.
It was beneficial to the development of civilization. Although this fruit is edible, that won't always be the case.
So we got platform modules. We got advanced habitat modules. And okay, that looks pretty good. Training completed. Really, that's it. Your basic training on Arcadia 7 is over. But it's only the beginning of your sentence. Collect resources, optimize production, defend your base, and try to survive. Other players can now join your game. StarRupture is an early access game, and some elements are still work in progress. Expect more content and improvements with future game updates. If you encounter any issues with the game, let us know via our official email, blah, 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 blah. Alright guys, thanks for watching.
Great job. This is the end of your introductory training.
Yeah.
But remember that Arcadia 7 is a dangerous place, and a person will spend their entire life, or lives rather, learning from it.
Regeneration
Stay alert,
chambers.
gather information, And don't
Oops.
worry, I'm always by your side, watching your every
Ooh,
move.
fabricator.
Is that a threat?
It's for your own safety. I will now remove the introductory training restrictions. Location barrier disabled. Sedative injector disconnected. Communications channel active. Awakening other crew members. Ready. The Claywood Corporation hopes you will have a wonderful adventure and quickly
Now-
pay off your debt.
Yes, yes.
Good luck.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Can you hear me?
What was that?
Oh, don't worry. It's only B1690, one of your colleagues. You're connected via audio, even when they're not currently active.
When they're not active?
The human brain can't go on for too long
boy.
without stimulation. When sleeves are sleeping in the regeneration chamber, they get a constant audio and video feed of everything you do. They can also communicate with you. You'll also get this opportunity.
Everything?
Relax. You have nothing to be ashamed of.
Uh-huh. Okay, so, yeah. We don't really know. We don't really know what that means, do we? Escape goes back. That escape actually should bring me back to here, not back to the start. Recipe station. And then last one is personal storage. That would be good too. Okay. So now we've got some added options in terms of what we can build here. We can start going vertical. Horizontal connector connects two habitats placed side by. Oh yes, right. Okay. On top of one another. And then we've got some stuff here. Pillar support, extendable walkways. So maybe to start with, it would be good to have, let's see. Right, we're going to be going in there a bit. Yeah, it needs to connect to something. So, we would need to do this first. That's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is the 6 way, so we would need to do something like that. And come down one. To there. Now, we have to go pretty much on the far end here. Horizontal connector. Doesn't really like that. Perhaps if we go like this, we could do it? Maybe? I don't know. No, it doesn't like it at all. Oh, I had a... All ends need to connect to something. I guess they need to be side by side. Right side by side. So, let's try this again. We'll get rid of all this in between here. Like so. And then maybe...
E4101. You look like you're a magnet for trouble.
I won't pretend I'm a saint. I've helped smuggle this and that in my time for those in need.
People like you don't understand order. You just cause more problems for everyone else.
What is going
and
on? Who is
always
talking?
Followed orders and ended up in the exact same place as I did. I'd rather not follow anyone and be free.
You know nothing about me.
Who is talking to who? I'm at a loss there. Okay. Okay, so that's that. And then we can also choose to go up as well. So let's see what that looks like as well. Like that. And then we can, once we get up there, we can see what that looks like. B. Maybe something like that. Sure. And then back over to that side. And then a little bit of this too. Just for some fun, throw some of that in there. Cool. So we got a little bit of a base going now. Oh, maybe not. I don't know about that. That's a little weird. How about we go... How about we go one earlier? Right there. Does that make it a little easier? Yep, way easier. And then we can actually put something behind it if we want, so that'll be fine. Cool. Okay, so we don't really have any goal right now, so we should get a little bit more stuff that we can put in the analyzer. Level up movement. Okay. Is there anything else that's in here? Tab is the inventory. Map. We don't have a med tool. Actually, we don't even have a map yet. So these are all things that will...
Looks good.
That's a snack.
Good stuff. Come to Mama.
Okay. And then there's a whole bunch of this. We can add as well. I'm not going to venture too far out. We're not very capable at this point. But that's starting to look like something. I don't know what, but it's something. Okay, so we want to put that in here. I'm gonna hold back a little bit. And we'll throw the rest in here.
Interesting. Useful information.
And throw that in there. Now we can start looking at auctions here. I'm kind of inclined toward this, but
The Griffiths Blue Corporation is grateful for all of your shipments. Remember that supporting this particular company will allow you to upgrade your arsenal, which will certainly help in surviving on Arcadia. You've just unlocked the UPP-7. We hope it will help you better deal with the planet's dangers.
that's what we
Wonderful.
need.
And, why would we need it on a peaceful mission?
Arcadia 7 still has some surprises left in store for you.
So what we need, power cells, standard ammo is what we would need. Or sorry, pistol ammo is what we would need. So we're going to grab 30 of that. It's there, so we want to reload. So we have 8 shots per mag, hey? Well, that's something. Now at least we can go around a little bit and not feel like our pants are down around our ankles. So now we can explore a little bit. And I think the exploring will begin in the very next episode. Oh, the tease of it all. We need to do the same thing. So in the next episode, we're going to do a little bit of exploring, but what we're also going to do, let's take a look here. Choose level. Okay. Now, I don't quite understand this. I see. This is where I need to be here, right? No. Not quite sure about this. This isn't what I want. This is what I want, you dummy. Okay, so yes, we need wolfram bars there. We need titanium bars there. We need wolfram wire and titanium rods. So we're probably not going to go down those routes. Wolfram bars. We can get some of these though. Try and get the initial stages of each of these by getting this going. So we'll do a similar kind of setup that we did over here. It's a little bit messy though. What I don't want happening here is if it's requiring titanium, and maybe it won't anymore. Maybe that's just it. Maybe it won't. And maybe we can just deal with it as a one-off if it requires actual titanium. So I might break this down, have this go directly into the smelter, and then in which case I'll probably move all of this stuff. So to set it up a little differently. In fact, we're going to, as our last great act of whatever, we're going to change all this. We're going to grab this out of here. And grab this out of here.
That's just what I need.
And then we're going to get rid of you. Now, it's quite possible that that would go into my inventory if I did this anyway. But I'm just not going to trust that right now. So instead, what we're going to do is we're going to take the smelter and rotate it thusly and come up a bit. I can't run you in like that, so I have to. In fact, maybe what I will do is come this way a bit, bring you down, pop you there, and then this is all, of course, subject to change. Before I do that, we're going to do that. We're going to do that. That's fine. Now, can I look at something and copy it? No. That would be handy if you could do that. We'll do that. Then we can do something similar over on this side as well. I did say I was going to do this next episode, but oh well. Sure. Like that. Something like that. And then we can do that. There we go. Okay. That's kind of a first swing at this one. Might do some more changes yet. Okay, let's do a little test here. So we currently have 100 titanium bar on us. So if I take that out and then we look again, we've got 206. So that's good. It is actually doing the right thing. So now we're going to throw this in here. So
I don't get it, Sam. What's so interesting in beetles or flowers?
They're part of the world we live in and are inextricably connected to it. We wouldn't exist without beetles or flowers.
We wouldn't exist without fundamental forces. Beetles and flowers can be easily replaced with automated systems. You can't replace electromagnetism.
You'd really want to live in a world without plants?
I wouldn't mind it.
That's a little bit of a weird thing that they're doing there. Yeah, a little bit of a weird thing. Then we can come down and we can come up. There. That's even cleaner. But, you know, I think we'll probably run into some problems with that, but it's a good first kick at the can. All right, guys, we're way over time, so we're going to pull the plug here. Thanks for watching. If you're considering watching another one, click the I like this button, leave a comment, and what the heck? What the heck? If you haven't done so already, why not subscribe? Why not? If you've already subscribed, thank you very much. I very much appreciate it. Hopefully you find lots of good stuff on the channel, and yeah, please share and enjoy. And hopefully I will see you next time in StarRupture right here. So long.